Hey, Bastish B here for 64K and welcome to episode number 37 of Pop Culture Quick Bytes. And welcome back. So in today's episode we're going to be having a look at Run and Gun, a history of on-foot shooters, released by Bitmap Books at the end of 2024. So as the book suggests, this covers the history of run and gun games from the late 70s all the way up to the end of 2023, and it has over 500 pages full of reviews and history. Now let's take a look at the main context and setup of the book.
And first up, we've got a bunch of forewords by famous creators in the genre. And we also got their criteria and how they define run and gun games. And we got a little intro from the 70s. Plus each decade also gets its own introduction. And obviously the massive laundry list of games that are covered.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Power up.
And now on to the good stuff, the games. So overall, as Bitmap standard, it's very, very high quality. The writing is good. It's a mixture of everything, you know, nostalgia with facts mixed in with kind of game reviews. It gives like a broad spectrum of like what the game was. I really like the history summaries for each like decade. It's very well done. It's very comprehensive. The big old splash pages, which Bitmap books do so well, are really fun to look at. It's just set out well, very easy to read. That's the best part about it. And now a few little negatives, which aren't really negatives, but just hear me out. So this is covering obviously the whole run and gun history. It's covering the whole series, which is pretty cool. But you know, it's got Mega Man games in here. They cover 23 Mega Man games. That for me is like, just seems overkill. But obviously if you're covering something, then you want to cover the whole series. I get that. I get the whole concept. They cover a whole Contra in here as well. That's obviously Mega Man. I've never really thought of as a run and gun, but I guess, you know, technically speaking, it is kind of a run and gun. For me, I've never thought of it as that. It just seems like too much Mega Man for me. I'm not a huge like Mega Man fan, so that's probably why. If you are, Mega Man's covered, you got no issues in here. As per usual, the shipping is a little bit expensive. That's to be expected if you're living outside of the UK at this point. It's nothing unusual. You are getting quality. They have packed the thing super well. It is so sturdy and layers and layers and layers upon packaging. You get it in perfect condition. You don't have to worry about that. You know your money is being well spent when it comes to the shipping cost. So overall, this is just an excellent book on the run and gun subject matter. This wasn't sent to me. I bought this myself like I do with all Bitmap books. So my money's on the line. And the shipping was really expensive, as I mentioned earlier. That's just to be expected for us international folk. It is a brilliant book though. It covers the subject so well. It's the best I've ever seen out of any book covering this subject matter, at least. As usual, Bitmap Books just done a knockout product. And all the links for this book will be in the video description. Thanks for joining me, Bastish B at 64K. I hope you had a good time. And if you can please like and subscribe, that'll be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.